Okay, friends, for writing, we're going to get back to I'm going to use yours for just a second, Connor. Our opinion writing, and remember last week you were working with a partner and you had placed each one of these statements on a specific square that you thought that supported that yes, they were lucky, or no, they weren't lucky, or that it could be a yes or a no, or it's none of those. And you, excuse me, you and your partner then talked about why you put it where you did. Now, having the extra couple of days away from writing, do you remember what you even talked about?
Yeah, kind of.
Yes, no, yes, so. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of here, mainly here, it looks like. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take, I'm gonna give you, I think 4 minutes will be enough time. Okay, 4 minutes for you and your partner to go back through those. You're gonna have to read quickly and talk quickly, right? So no time can be used goofing around. You and your partner are going to talk about, again, why you put each one of those statements where you did. If your partner was Amy, you can be my partner. Okay? What's your question?
If we left off and didn't read all of them, do we finish it and then read them all again?
As quickly as possible, yes. Any other questions? Maybe we better do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll do 5 minutes. Raylyn?
What do we do when we're done?
Just wait quietly at your seat when you're finished. Then I'll know you're ready to go on. Okay? All right, so who's my partner? Okay, perfect. All right, the rest of you, go ahead and get with your partner. I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes. Okay, are we ready to get started?
Yep.
Okay, time is starting now.
Okay, so I think we did 1, 2, and 3.
All right, so
Yeah, we did 1, 2, and 3. For 4.
tell me why you.
It says the Scottish.
What?
Soccer team.
Here, remember this was the yes, they are lucky.
He has featured a golden clover on its logo since 1938. Before 1938, that team won the league championship 18 times in 25
soccer team. So I just put it.
I'm gonna pause this. How many of you are still sharing what you were, your reasons for why you put those where you did? I'll just have Natalia finish sharing to you. Reese had already shared with me. Okay, do you feel like you need a little more time?
Yeah.
Because we're only down to 30 seconds.
Running.
Show me how many you have left to share. How many little statements you have left to share. Okay, I'm gonna reset the timer. I'm gonna put 3 minutes back on there. Okay?
That should be.
All right, go ahead and start again.
Okay, so
I
now
put it in yes.
number 5.
There's one. On 5, I put it these facts support yes.
And what?
So 6 says that a 5-leaf clover is more rare than a 4-leaf clover. Is a prize find for many clover collectors. In rare cases, clovers to nature grow 6 or more confidence in these facts could both opinions above could support me them. Because like these they could do it and more confidenter. It could be bad it made them perform better. Because they're lucky.
And I put number 5 on these facts do not do 4-leaf clovers are not lucky because it does not talk about 4-leaf clovers. It talks about lucky charms and those might be lucky and stuff. So I put it. These facts do not. Okay. So I put number 6 on it, lucky, because rare things are lucky.
Yes, clovers are lucky. Because if you find 1-leaf or clover, you could be able to charm more. But my TNC has 160,000. Oh, cereal. 4-leaf clover. So yeah. Okay, so it's not just like it's a fact. And cereal.
Yeah, I put that there because it's just nothing about the 4-leaf clover. It's just about that cereal. And cereal. Okay. Up to 8.
I
Let's
put 7
finish.
and no, they're not lucky.
No, they don't. Yeah, I put these facts because not what neither opinion of what because. No wait, I put this one right here because he got. What is it? Are you done?
Okay. Head on back to your seats.
That's
We
there.
finished like the second before.
Yeah.
Just in time then.
Mookie said we're done and
Okay,
the bell
take your
rang.
paper back to your seat with you. Yes.
I need one more of the metal thing that we like put the door in.
Paper
You'll be
clip.
okay for right now. Did you switch some around? Okay. Let me get this pulled up here before I get started again. Okay. Now, just a minute, guess I should turn this back on. In just a minute, you are going to be given this paper, okay? And you'll see on this paper that there are two bigger boxes. Okay, those are the facts. So what you're going to do is you're going to now choose which two facts you're going to use for your writing. All right? So remember, this is an opinion writing. So it's what you think about four-leaf clovers. All right, Jenny, are you with me? So in just a minute, you're going to be given this planner, and we're going to, not we, you, but as a whole, we're going to write the introduction. Then we're going to move on to placing the facts that you want, because you're going to choose two of those. How many of those? Two of those. And you're actually just going to glue those facts onto there. So you won't actually have to rewrite them, okay? Remember when you just were talking with your partner about why you thought those were good luck, or why you thought they weren't good luck, or why you thought maybe they could be both good luck and not really luck, good luck charms? You're going to write your opinion beside those right there, and then we're going to come up with a conclusion. All right? We're not going to rewrite the whole thing. We're just going to kind of leave it as a rough draft on this page only, since we lost out on a couple of days of school this week. So we're going to shorten this writing work that we're going to be doing. Sound like a good plan? Mm-hmm. I think it does too. All right, so I'm not even sure that we'll get it done before we go to
Computer.
Yeah, or whatever we're doing today, since Miss Vanessa is subbing in Mrs. Soto's room. So we might have to finish it right when we come back from that time. So our day might be a little bit off the rest of the day, but that's okay, because I've got some other fun things planned today too. All right, so I'm going to hand out this writing planner. I want you to think about whether you believe that a four-leaf clover is actually lucky. Do you have an opinion in your mind about that?
Yeah.
Based on the facts that you were given, do you really think a four-leaf clover is lucky? If you do, don't let people see this, okay? You're going to do this in front of you, in front of your chest right here. You're just going to do a sign language Y or a sign language N. Don't let people see what you're doing. Yes, you think they're lucky. No, your opinion is you don't think they're lucky. I just kind of want to get an idea of what people are thinking. Either yes or no. Okay, you can put your hands away. Okay, so now, starting out with the introduction. What is it that we're writing about?
Four-leaf clover.
And what about four-leaf clovers?
They are not lucky.
All right, so what could we jot down for an introduction? Because our writing is about whether we believe they're lucky or not, right? If you think it's lucky, are you going to say that you think it's lucky in your introduction? No, not yet. you're going to use these facts to explain in your writing that you think they're lucky. So let's come up with, let me make this bigger. Well, no, I better not. Sorry. Let's just start out by saying many people believe. What do many people believe? Oh, that's an I, friends. Many people believe. What do they believe? That four-leaf clovers What'd you say, Lucas? Are lucky? Okay. That's a pretty simple statement, right? We haven't given away whether we think they're lucky or not. We're going to talk about that in our supporting facts here, the little fact cards. After you do that, go ahead and grab your paper from back there, Amy. Okay. All right, do you have the introduction sentence written? All right, you're not drawing these lines. This is just me jotting down up here what you're going to be doing next. So if you think they are lucky, you're going to be pulling, I'm going to use yours for just a second, okay? If you think that these facts give information about them being lucky, you're going to be pulling your information from here mainly, right? If you do not believe, your opinion is you do not believe that four-leaf clovers are lucky, you're going to be pulling your facts from over here. Does that make sense? You need to choose two statements that tell why that fact says yes, they're lucky, or it kind of proves no, they're not lucky. So choose two facts that go along with how you feel about four-leaf clovers, about whether they are lucky or not. Because everyone has an opinion about those. Amy, you can either grab a dark gray or a black wobble stool. Okay, do you have your two chosen? Now remember, you're not writing this stuff over here. Oh, Connor's got his on his paper ready to go. Okay, so once you have those two chosen, glue them down. Make sure they're the two that you want. Remember, if you think that four-leaf clovers are lucky, you're looking for the two best statements that say, yeah, they are lucky. If you don't think that they are lucky, you're looking for the two best statements that support the idea that they are not indeed lucky. I didn't hear you. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. just going to be talking about what statements tell you, give you information that support, yes, they are lucky, or no, they aren't lucky. Okay, so now you have those glued down, or you're about done gluing them down. We're going to come over here. Each one of you, some of you might have the same statements glued down, but chances are each one of you might have completely different statements glued down. So when we talk about how does this fact support your opinion, that's what you were just talking about with your partner. Okay, why did you think that that statement gives information about it being lucky? Or why do you think that statement gives information about it not being lucky? You're going to write your opinion in your own words, that is. So let's say that, can I borrow one of yours? I'm going to use one that Connor didn't use. So this one is card 3, or statement 3, and it just says, many believe each leaf of a 4-leaf clover represents something. The first 3 stand for faith, hope, and love. The 4th leaf represents luck. So I'm going to pretend like I was a yes. I think that 4-leaf clovers are lucky. So let's say that I glued that one down here. How does this fact support my opinion that they are lucky? I would say the 4th leaf is what gives people, my eyes keep getting all funky on there on me, the good luck. So I just wrote a sentence, didn't I? There we go. It could be that you write 2 sentences in that small space, but you at least need to have one sentence that you explain a little bit more about your feeling for whatever fact card you glued down here. Okay, the original Lucky Charms cereal from 1964 included 3-leaf clover oat cereal and 4-leaf clover marshmallows. Well, I'm pretending now that I don't think 4-leaf clovers are lucky. So I'm going to use this statement. To me, I think this is not giving information about them being lucky. It's just giving me a fact. So I would say, how does this fact support your opinion? Lucky Charms, oops, I should have capitalized that. Lucky Charms, thank you for letting me borrow that. Lucky Charms cereal can't, I'm not going to use that word, can't give a person good luck. Now, that's my opinion, right? Does that mean that that's your opinion? Or your neighbor's opinion? No. This is what you think. Why you think this statement that you glued down, why you think it's saying that it gives good luck, that 4-leaf clovers give good luck, or why you think this statement gives information about why they're not good luck. You have to stick with yes, you think they're good luck, or no, you don't think they're good luck. We're not going to go that middle ground on this for right now, okay? Does this make sense? Okay, so you have those two glued down. Now over on the right, you're going to write, how does this fact support my opinion? So carefully read each of the facts that you glued down, and then write your sentence or two about how that fact supports your opinion.
Lunch today is grilled cheese and tomato soup. 10 seconds. Bless you.
Thank you.
When you are finished with your two opinions, just read, and actually it's about time for specials, but just read if you are finished with those two. If you're not, we're going to finish this when we come back from computers or whatever it is that you end up doing today.